This will be our last crescendo of the season, and I just need to take a little moment of appreciation for the season that it has been. We've learned a lot, we've grown a lot, we competed our hearts out, and now we get to send off our crescendo with joy and with something new, a new alliance selection. This is the part where I ask you for a little bit of extra grace in the gracious professionalism because we are trying something new. We're kind of learning on the fly with you. So if we make mistakes, it's not because we don't love you, quite the opposite. It's just because we're trying new stuff. Without further ado, a little explanation of what's going to be going on. We're not doing our typical 8 alliances with 3 teams. We're going to be doing 4 alliances with 4 teams on them. So there will be, if you want to think about it this way, 1 alliance captain with 3 backups that they can play in any order that they want. This means that more of our teams get to play during the playoffs, and it also means that we can pick up the pace a little bit in case some robots are not able to continue playing. So that should be pretty similar to what we saw a couple of weekends ago at Girls Gen and First Chance. However, we are switching things up a little bit and trying the new alliance selection method, which you all, of course, have heard about because you are staying up to date on First News, right? Of course. Okay, so let's get started with our number 1 alliance captain. The page is upside down. Please welcome onto the field 4043.
That's Nerd Herd.
And they immediately get to make their first choice of who they would like to invite onto their alliance.
Team 4043 would like to invite Team 6443 to join our alliance.
6443,
Team
Aimbot.
6443 is Aimbot.
Team 6443 would like to accept your gracious offer.
They now form the number 1 alliance, or the beginning of their number 1 alliance, and we can invite our number 2 ranked team onto the field. That would be 5468.
Team 5468 is Chaos Theory.
So if you're ready to make your selection, 1 student head over here and everyone else head over to zone. If you're not ready, just head over to zone.
All right, we'll give them a moment to pick, and we can move on to our number 3 alliance captain.
40 seconds. Whenever you're ready, send a person.
No, they're ready. They got this. They came prepared.
Team 5468 would like to invite Team 2811.
Team 2811 is Stormbots.
Team 2811 accepts your gracious offer.
Fantastic. We can now move on to our number 3 alliance captain, which appears to be 4488.
Team 4488 is Shockwave.
Are you ready to make your pick? All right, 1 person over here and the rest follow me.
Team 4488 would like to invite Team 1540 to...
Team 1540 is the Flaming Chickens.
Team 1540 accepts your gracious offer.
Fantastic, which means that we can invite our last alliance captain up onto the field, 6696.
Team 6696 is Cardinal Dynamics.
1 person over to Emerald and the rest with me.
Team 6696 would like to invite Team 3674 to our alliance.
3674.
Team 3674 is the Cloverbots.
Team 3674 accepts your gracious offer.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Now all of our alliances are going to have 2 minutes to talk amongst themselves, to strategize, to figure out who they would like to invite onto their alliance, which means it is time for the last of my bad joke, for at least this year. I'll have a new one next year. So, does anyone know how much a polar bear weighs? I was almost in unison. Fantastic. Thank you so much for playing. I've had a blast. I did
Emerald,
have a
please, you're
question,
going to kill the
though.
audience.
They're one of my favorite captive audiences so far. I did want to put out a quick poll, however. Next year, there will be a bad joke. However, I was wondering if you had a preference between another polar bear-themed pun, or if I should switch it up into a polar bear-themed fact. Fact. We are people of science. I'm hearing fact. Okay, the puns are also loud. Can I see a show of hands for the puns? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, you're good. And then a show of hands for the facts. Okay, that's about an even split. I'll do both, so that you don't know what you're gonna get. Just to add to the suspense, our alliances have about 30 seconds left to make their decisions. All right, our 30 seconds are up, which means that we are now ready to move on to our next round of alliance selection. I'd like to invite our captains back up. That would be 6696.
Team 6696 and Team 3674 would like to invite Team 2521 to our alliance.
Team 2521, the South Eugene Robotics team. That's Sir.
Team 2521 would like to accept your gracious offer.
We can now move back up the rankings to our number 3 alliance captain, 4488.
Team 4488 and Team 1540 would like to invite Team 4125 to join our alliance.
Team 4125 is confidential.
Team 4125 would like to accept your gracious offer.
Fantastic. We can now move up to our number 2 alliance and their captain, 5468.
Just the captain.
Hold on, I forgot their number.
We've all been there. Any day could be a Monday if you really try.
Team 5468 and Team 2811 would like to invite Team 2990 to our alliance.
2990, Hotwire.
Team 2990 is Hotwire.
Still here? They're coming. Okay. It's a little hard to hear behind. Okay.
Team 2990 accepts your gracious offer.
Fantastic. And moving on up to our number 1 alliance captains, 4043.
Team 4043 and Team 64, wait, 46, crap. 6443, my bad, would like to invite Team 9567 to our alliance.
9567.
Team 9567 is the Stormbreakers.
Team 9567 accept your gracious offer.
Hey, fantastic. And just like last time, we are going to give our alliances a few moments to strategize amongst themselves, make their final selections, and then we can move on into the playoffs. This is a good time to talk amongst yourselves. Who would you like to see them choose? There's still lots of good options up on the board. I would choose 1359, sure. 955 is a good one though. 3636 can't be ignored. We have 1 minute remaining, teams. 1 minute to make your decision. Maybe you've already done so. Maybe you're really hoping for 2 more minutes. All right, our time is up, and we can now move back to our #1 alliance captain, 4043.
Team 4043, 6443, 9567, we would like to invite Team 9999 to join our alliance.
Team 9999 is the Gazelles.
Team 9999 accepts your gracious offer.
And with that, we now have a complete #1 alliance and can move down the bracket to our #2 alliance captain, 5468.
Team 5468 would like to invite Team 2733 to the alliance.
Team 2733 is the Pig Mice.
Team 2733 is honored to accept your gracious offer.
Fantastic. We now have our #2 alliance sealed, and we can move down to our #3 alliance captain with 4488.
Ooh, okay. Teams 4488, 1540, and 4125 would like to invite Team 1359.
Team 1359 is the Scalawags Arg.
1359 happily accepts this gracious offer.
Fantastic. Welcome aboard, Scalawags. And just like that, we have one more decision left to make with our #4 alliance captain.
Team 6696, 3674, and 2521 would like to invite 3636 to join our alliance.
Team 3636 is the Generals.
Team 3636 gratefully accepts your offer.
Fantastic. We now have our teams for the playoffs. Hang tight for just a moment. We're going to strategize, go over the rules with our alliances and our alliance captains, and then we will start the playoffs soon. Hang tight.